Hey.
Good morning. Welcome to Call Me Pretty.
Yeah.
And I was like, BG was just saying how I just got all these business plans and I plan on doing X, Y, Z. And it's like every time I see you on social media, I'm like, Nisha, she is doing exactly what she said. And this was over 10 years ago.
Come on.
Like, I'm telling you, I just cannot.
10.
Yes, I cannot tell you how happy I am. And you know, our wedding was on 10/10.
Yeah.
I was like, I always tell her that. Every time I see your postings on social media, I be like, listen, I'm telling you, she's doing everything she said. Like, she manifested everything when she got down here. And it's coming together. Ooh, I see it all the time. I always tell you. It took us like 5 weeks to get it cleaned up and stuff. Because somebody had been here for about 20 years before I got the space.
What?
So I got the space. And it took us about 5 weeks to clean it up, to get it where I wanted to be. And then I just started taking clients last month in October. So it's been really good.
It's been good too.
It's been really good. Listen, when you ain't have to go get no loans and no handouts.
Hey, you got to put it
It's been good. Hard work. It paid off. Tell you, this has just been a blessing on so many levels.
Yes.
I couldn't have did this, especially without my wife, because you know, of course, she support me through everything. The days I feel like giving up, I'm like, oh, I'm tired. I just been doing too much. Yes. She like, no, we ain't got no room for crying, no room for giving up. Yes. You good at what you do. You great at it. So why not do it? And it's just, and she keeps pushing me.
Amen.
And then I've always had my mom. She pushes me, my sisters. And just getting in here to actually do the build out.
Yes,
man, it was just straight family. It was me, my wife, my son, my mom, my oldest nephew, my little brother, and his girlfriend. We was in here day in, day out. Like from 5 o'clock in the evening to 7 o'clock the next morning, just tearing stuff out and just redoing everything. So listen, I couldn't have got this far without them.
Wow.
It's just been a blessing.
It is.
I'm going to tell you how this place was sent to me by God.
Yes.
I went and I started searching. Me and my son, we started searching for me a space over the summer.
Okay.
I started taking clients, and before I knew it, like over the course of a month, over just the beginning of from spring to the summer, like my clientele was just like extreme. And I'm like, for COVID-19, at first, I'm going to be honest, I'm like, oh, y'all just coming to me because the chop shop's closed. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, no, because they kept coming back. And I'm like, oh, well. Right. And a lot of them was like, no, I will never go back to an Asian salon. Right. And I got up and I went riding. Now, mind you, this month made 6 years me and Nisha been living in East Point.
Wow.
I got up, I went riding by myself at 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm riding from 7 all the way to about 11. I'm coming back through East Point, and I said, I've never been in this plaza since we've been living in East Point. I'm just going to stop by and see what's going on because I seen the space release on the end. And I went down there and I said, okay, this space is nice. Let me call them and just see what's going on. But something said, no, ride down a few doors. I rolled down. I said, wait a minute. This was a nail salon. It's gone. Wow. I said, okay, let me see if they going to contact me today. So I started calling. Now, pause, 24 hours before that happened, I literally found this guy and went and bought these pedicure chairs. Then he asked me, how many you want to buy? I want to buy 4. And when I found this space the next day, lo and behold, it already had 4 setups for 4 chairs.
No.
I had no idea I was going to walk into a salon that was already zoned as a salon.
Oh, God.
When I tell you it was nothing but God that sent me to this place, it was God. It was God. I'm telling you, it was God sent. I went from finding 3 spaces to the space that was like, this is it. Say no more. Don't go no further. This is it. And I'm telling you, it's been good ever since I've been in here. I can't even complain.
Wow.
The traffic around here is great. One thing I love about this plaza too is everything in this plaza is black owned. Except for one place, but he does have African American employees that work there. But everybody around here gets along. There's a dance studio, and the crazy thing is, she and I went to high school together and danced together. And we just randomly, I was getting out of my car one day, and she said, "What are you doing here?" And I said, I just got the nail salon. She's like, "Girl, I just moved over here with my dance studio." She do ages, I think it's 8 to 19, but there are adult classes. So during the week, they do have adult nights. The walk-in traffic is crazy. Wow. People are finding me. And I'm going to tell you the biggest thing. I am the first and only African-American salon that has ever been, nail salon that has ever been in downtown East Point. Honey,
you a what?
I am a black woman who does feet that minds her own black business. Okay?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay? They better get with it. They better know it. Claw me pretty all day, honey.
Claw me pretty.
I get down in the trenches, honey. Ain't no shame in my game now.
Where you come up with the name?
Oh my God. So I was nails by Miss C for years, right?
Right.
And one day I said, listen, I want to rebrand. I just want to change the name. I want something that's going to pop.
Right.
So I formed a group chat. My wife, my son, my little brother, his girlfriend, and my nephew. Yeah. I said, listen, I need y'all to help me. I came up with 3 different names. But I need y'all to vote on which one y'all like the best.
Right.
It was like a tie and a tie. Everybody thinking the same thing. And I finally said, you know what? I'm going to take a word from each name. And I'm just put it together. And that's how I came up with Call Me Pretty.
Amen.
Mm-hmm. That's how I came up with it. And one of the services that I offer actually is a jelly spa detox. So it's a form, it turns your water into jelly, but it's a detox. So you soak in that for a minute, and it actually helps to relieve some of that dead skin from growing back. Right. Yeah, and I also tell people too, one of the biggest things when it comes to your feet, to keep your feet healthy, I always tell people to, when you get out of the shower, at least once a week, take a foot file, and I'm gonna show you what kind of foot file. I'm gonna actually give you one.
Oh, shoot.
So yeah, so take a foot file.
Okay.
And once a week, I typically do mine on like a Saturday night. Like I know I'm in for the night, I go ahead and do my feet. So like you get out of the shower, you take that foot file, and you just scrub the bottom of your feet to make sure no skin is there. Yeah. And then take some vitamin E oil and rub the bottom of your feet. Because that also helps to keep that dead skin from coming back too.
Oh yeah, that dead skin comes.
But a lot of people don't know that. And I'm going to tell you where to get the best vitamin E oil. This is what a lot of people don't know. Go to Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Go to Dollar Tree. Wow. There's this little bottle of vitamin E oil with a black top, a white label, and a big old E that's like a goldish orange color. That is the best vitamin E oil I have ever used. It grows your fingernails as well as keep your toenails and your feet healthy.
Wow.
Yep. Dollar Tree is my best friend. I learned a lot of hacks with nail care with using products from Dollar Tree. Wow. Okay, so I will be launching Call Me Pretty acrylic lines. Actually, it'll be 3 acrylic lines and a polish line as well. I'll be launching in January 2021. All acrylics are handmade. So every time I drop products, you'll get about 20. Once they're sold out, then we'll remake them. I literally make them in the comfort of my home, in my living room. So me and my wife, we're down in the trenches making these acrylics. We're not black marketing. We're not buying somebody else's products and putting our own label. No, we actually do the research. We find out what pigment works, what pigment does not work. We mix colors together and we make it work. So y'all will be seeing that January 2021. It's just gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be big. Sugar scrubs included. I also have some sea salts. So y'all look for that. Y'all look for that January 2021. How I got started doing nails, I was 10 years old. Literally, my cousins would come and spend the night. My dad would take us to the beauty supply store. We would buy all the fake press-ons we can find, the polishes, and I was the pretend nail technician because for a while, my mama was like, no, y'all not old enough to go. You can't go until you're 14, 15 to actually get your nails done. So me and my cousins who, all of us were the same age, so they were just like, okay, girl, polish our nails this weekend. So literally from 10 to about 13, 14, I would just do our nails every weekend, but my mom would never let us put the acrylic on. She's like, no, y'all are too old, too young. And then It wasn't until like throughout, you know, my teenage years, I got my nails done every week. And I kept telling myself, I was like, okay, one day I'm actually going to sit down and actually get into this on my own. And when my wife and I started dating, when she's just my girlfriend, it was so funny. We were getting ready. I had a black nail technician myself. I had been stopped going to the Asians. I found this girl. She was located on Covington Highway going towards Conyers. And she started doing my nails, and she did my nails one night. We were getting ready to go to an all-white party, and I'll never forget. And she left because her uncle passed away, so she had to go out of town, my nail technician. And I told Nisha, I said, listen, I just broke my nail. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to go in an Asian shop and let them do my nails. I got to figure this out. So Nisha was like, what are you going to do? I said, you know what? Take me to the beauty supply store. I'm going to buy a Kiss acrylic kit, and I'm going to fix this nail myself. When I tell y'all I fixed that nail in like 10 minutes, Nisha was like, it don't even look like you broke that nail. And the next day I called my mom. I said, Mom, listen, I'm going to come over to your house. At this time, I was probably about 20, 21. And I called my mom. I said, Mom, listen, I'm going to come over your house. I'm going to do your nails today. Mom said, girl, get off my phone. You don't know how to do no nails. I said, listen, Mama, I'm coming to do your nails. Me and Nisha went over to my mom's house. And I literally did her a full set of nails. The very next day, her neighbor called and was like, can I pay you to come to my house and do my nails? And I've been doing nails ever since.
Wow.
I was like, you know what, Nisha, this is my calling. Like, I was supposed to be doing this. I really was supposed to be doing this. And it throughout the years, it's been almost 11 years now. And throughout the years, I've had corporate America jobs and all of that stuff. And I've always told Nisha, this is just not where I'm meant to be. Like, I know it's not. I've kept my clientele going, and I've had my ups and my downs where I've had salon suites that just didn't work out. I didn't like the atmosphere. I didn't like the building I was in because I couldn't deal with just the drama and stuff that was going on because I'm not that type of person. And when I tell you, honey, 2020 has been the year. 2020 opened my eyes, and I said, you know what? This time I'm going to do it. And Nisha said, if you're going to do it, we're going to do it even bigger. We're going to find you your own space. And you're going to find your own team. And you're going to build this thing how you want to build it. And when I tell y'all, it's been a grind for me nonstop. I don't sleep at night because I'm up thinking, what's the next move? What's the next move? When I tell y'all, I have stuff that's planned out every day. Like next week is going to be so busy for me, especially Monday. I got even bigger stuff going on that people don't know. I'm working on so much stuff behind the scenes just for my brand. And not only that, I'm in the business of building other black women as well. Other women, period. So all of my ambassadors, each one of them have their own little businesses. Guess what I'm doing? I'm promoting them. I'm teaching them how to brand themselves. I'm teaching them how to gain those followers they need. I'm helping them to do everything they need to do. Every logo they have, I made for them. Their websites, I'm helping them build them. It's like, you know, my thing is, it's enough money for all of us to eat. You know what I'm saying? And I've never been the jealous type of individual where, oh, if I'm eating, I don't want her to eat. No, girl, look, let's get this money together. Let's figure out how to make this money together. It's too much out here to be made to be hassling somebody else about what they're doing. And my biggest thing to people is, this is my motto, I live by this. The biggest thing for me is, you cannot call yourself a boss if you're afraid of failure. Because you're going to fail. At some point in life, you're going to fail, but you got to keep up. You got to keep going. It's okay to fall, but you can't stay down. You just, you know, you're there for just the come up. I'm going to stay down, but only for my come up. And the come up got to be grand. I tell people that, like, you got to believe in that. And a piece of advice I can give to anybody that's starting a business or a brand right now, listen, I don't care how saturated the market is. One thing I will tell you is, there is a million companies that do the same thing. But there's 8 billion people, and they can't all go to that one company. So please know your money is going to come, because guess what? God has wrote your paths. That's it. Follow your dreams. Don't be afraid to step out on faith, and it's going to happen for you. That's it.